Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Silent Hill 2. Previously, we finished off Woodside Apartments and made our way into Blue Creek Apartments, where we just got the first of the clock hands, and we are going to start to work on those and see if we can get out of this place and head to Rosewater Park, which is our next destination. So, with that being said, let's just jump right back in and see how this goes. Okay, so there's nothing here to indicate what the times are, which is going to be, of course, the added difficulty. And first comes their leader, most crucial, his quest. His pace slow but steady. He's now heading west. Which I think, like I said, I think if the times are actually the same, then it shouldn't matter, right? This would be west, right? Sounds like it worked to me. That's the hour hand, and the H on door is out here, so. And this is the Pigeon Swan puzzle. Okay. Great. This is disgusting. Oh no, I forgot about that already. I was literally just talking about this in the previous episode. Stick your hand in that shitty water. Apparently his arm actually stays brown for quite a while too. Oh, we got the minute hand already, huh? That was quick. Yep. Now we gotta get out of here, of course. Ooh, what was that? Oh. Hey. Somebody just walked in. Oh, I missed. I fired, and I missed. Oh! Oh, I'm doing really bad. Okay. Well, that could have gone better. Oh, yeah, and I still need to get the key. Okay. So, we are locked in. We got what we needed right away, and they locked us in. It's one of those let me out moments. That's not creepy at all. Apparently that was from the original, and I don't know what it's actually saying. Let's get some sound people on that. I don't know if that's easy to figure out or not, but not really my specialty, so. Come on, give me. Yes. Can I shoot you? Do you exist? You do exist. Oh, you're my thingy. The Swan body, right? Uh-oh. Do you mind? Okay. How many rooms do we actually have access to over here? 221. I think that's actually where I was supposed to go first. At least according to the way the walkthrough was laid out. Okay, I'll be right back. I just wanna. Yeah, I just wanna check around the corner. I'm probably gonna. Oh, I could get in through both ways. And I hear that. Oh, this is the double trouble one, isn't it? Oh shoot! Okay, okay. Yeah, not creepy at all. Just for good measure. I deserve that. I was being arrogant. I remembered you though. Oh yeah, I remembered. I remember thinking, "Wow, you revealed yourself very obviously there," and then I I got attacked by the second one, of course. All right, I think that is it. We just need to do the puzzle now. I need, of course, to combine the parts, but. This room, right? No, it's not. It's this room. I don't remember which is which, but... all that work. All the careful planning. Okay, winged key. That's probably going to get me back to the main area, I'm guessing. Okay, and we actually have a glimpse coming up, so we have an actual collectible coming up here. Gotta jump down the hole first, I do believe. Maybe it's in this room. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Oh, that's the original puzzle. Yeah, so that's glimpse number 7. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. I don't remember. Is this open? It's locked. Okay. Maybe we want to go down here first. I think this is Angela's place. Kind of an interesting note I had just learned about. If you pay attention to the scene, it's probably going to be too hard to see without like blowing it up. But we know Angela suffered some very serious trauma at the hands of her father and possibly brother. I think it's more the father, but you know, don't make assumptions. Apparently, if you look at her fingernails, she's worse than me. Because I'm definitely a biter when it comes to fingernails. But I mean, apparently she's very much gnawed them down to not much. So
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. Look, I'm not sure what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? What's the point? It's easier just to run. Maybe it's all we deserve.
We?
Me. You. We're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? Sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
No. Not yet.
Did she live here? In this building?
I don't know.
So all you know is that she lived in this town?
What did you say? How did you know that?
Well, I just figured because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you find the person that you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know why I think she's here. She
died 3 years ago.
She's dead?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
I have to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town really is dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
No, it's okay. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure, no problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad! Please don't!
So reminder that since I'm going for the Maria ending, we want to avoid looking at the knife and personal items. Originally it was just the photograph and the letter. Now it's the handkerchief and the knife. So avoid those if you want to get the Maria ending the way I am going for. Also, we have a key item here, which is really funny that all the key items I have are actual key items. um, so we should have a collectible coming up too, which is nice. There's a couple of things that I thought were kind of interesting about this. I pointed out the fingernails, which, like I said, is news to me. There's something else. I need to watch this back, but apparently the room looks a little different in the reflection versus the actual room. I don't know if that's true in our reality. I might have to look into that again. Another thing that I wanted to bring up too that I thought was kind of interesting, and I'll talk about this more at the end, is how both Eddie and Angela throughout the story call James out for being just like them, and of course we know now that's because they've all murdered somebody. In fact, in James's case, it's two people. Um, Angela's case, I think it's just the two, and Eddie's, we're not really sure. Probably more than that at this point, I would think, because we keep finding him around bodies throughout the story. Um, I think it's two in Angela's case, but one thing that was pointed out to me from somebody I really respect when it comes to this, Darkness Jackson Gaming on YouTube, if you go watch his stuff. I don't know if he has the video posted, but he did an analysis of the game. And a couple of things he pointed out um, relating to kind of what brought them here in a way. Not necessarily what brought them here, but they all have an item with them that's linked to the person they lost. In Eddie's case, it's the gun. In Angela's case, the knife, which are both pretty obvious. And I think the gun belongs to Eddie's father. I'm not sure how that's known. I don't know where that information came from. But I think Angela stabbed her father with the knife, and then the house caught on fire somehow. Either she burned it, or I don't know the entire story, but I think that was in the newspaper. And I think her brother may have got caught up in that. I don't know if he was actually involved in the case or not. That part I'm not familiar with. Um, James has something with him too. But just something not quite the same as what they have. And I'll bring that up later at the ending because I don't want to spoil if people haven't figured that out. But I've made a couple nods to it throughout the story so far, if you've been paying attention. But it's something that's not easy to come by if you don't already know it. So. Let's see. I think we are just heading back towards the stairs. We mostly want to get back upstairs. It's not scary at all, right? Of course, this is our way out of here, but it's the S door, S on door, sorry. Okay, so we want to get to the stairs, and that is actually where our next collectible should be. Collectible. The German music. I don't really know the significance of that, other than, like I said, I wonder if Mary played piano. James may have too a little bit because you can get him to play. I think Magdalene, you can get him to play. And there's our next collectible. Forever Together 208. I don't remember what that reference is. That is number 5 on our photos list. And we should be able to head back upstairs. This whole stairway should look familiar. If you played the original, I should say. And actually, I think our next locale is... No, we gotta open the door still. Never mind me. Just ignore me. I want to take a shot at this without following. Okay, so it is the same time because I think Mary died at 9 o'clock in 10 minutes on the minute. I think I could be wrong. And my favorite puzzle. This one should actually be easy at this point, right? I didn't know you could break this, which made this really hard for me. Okay, so we want... Oh dear lord. They're actually going to make me do some math, okay. Let's get the numbers first. Okay, so moons. I might need to take some notes here. Unless Firebird wants to do it for me. 1, 2, 3, 4 four moons. 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8. Okay. So we have an 8 for moons. Let me type that down. 8 lunar. Did I spell lunar wrong? Alright, so eyes, we got 2. 4, 5. I think it's 5. 5 eyes. My mind wants to say 5 ocular. and death. We have 1. Should be 2, right? I don't know if that's changed at all. That might be the exact same. Yeah. So 2 for death. Let me write that down. Okay. So 8 for the moons, 5 for eyes, 2 for death, if I did that right. Okay. So it should be 5, right? So that's 8 plus 2 is 10 minus 5. Okay, we got eyes and death. So 5 times 2 is 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay, parentheses, then division. Death plus the moons, that's going to be 10 divided by 5 is 2. Alright. Easy enough. This is very foreboding. Okay, and that should be our last. That's not terrifying at all. Alright, were there any items that I could have grabbed? I don't see any. Oh yeah, look at the big slash across the wall. That wasn't there before, was it? Right, so I think we have another photo here. Yeah. How the time flies. I think that's it for this. Okay, so it's not... It wasn't on the hour. I don't actually remember what this one was. The one that remains can't make up her mind 25 steps ahead or 5 steps behind. It's halfway there. The leader was to the west. The nimblest one, I guess that was at 10. He's not falling in as he's going the opposite side. It's at 25 steps from the minute. It should be, let's see. No. That'd be 25, which will put us right here. 5 steps behind. I don't know. I could just dial it around, but I kind of like to figure out what they're going for on this, though. The one that remains can't make up her mind. 25 steps ahead or 5 steps behind. 5 steps behind, not on the hour, maybe? Alright. Okay, this is another point of return we're getting to, FYI. But like I said, there haven't really been any collectibles in here other than the few. In fact, we do have one more up ahead here at the staircase. So this was the original point where you ended up being confronted by a pyramid head rather than downstairs. Which is really cool if you ask me. If I'm not mistaken, we don't actually need to do anything fighting-wise here. So let's try that. Wonder if I can get him to break everything. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, boy. Oh! Again, notice the theme of the water. It's raining. He's trying to stop us from going forward. So as I said, following along with the idea that he's not there to punish us, he's there to prevent us from finding out the truth, it would make sense that he would want to stop us from getting to Rosewater Park, where we're going to get closer to it. So let's scope out for supplies again like we usually do. Not that I really need it, but... Woodside apartment. Yep, that's where we were with the pool, I think. Nothing in the car.
Hey. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
I dunno. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
Two kind of interesting points there. Of course, we know now that Laura knew Mary because they were in, I believe they were in the hospital together. The nurse had the notes. Recall one that was to Laura, one that was to James, and she stole the one for James. Also, she was intending to adopt Laura, which is why she kind of reacted the way she did when he said, "Didn't your parents teach you any manners?" Because she doesn't have her parents anymore. Or maybe she never did. I don't know. There it was again. Remember, I called back in, was it Woodside Apartments before we went to Blue Creek? You could hear Mary gasp. There's the second point where you can hear that. If you back up a little bit there, I just heard it. So we do have a photo here at least. I'm not looking too far ahead. And like I said, a second alien location. Or second UFO ending location, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I want to explore this area before we head to Maria. I can't remember what's around here. There might be a few photos actually, I'm not entirely sure.
This is it. Mary. Could you really be here?
Actually, maybe we should explore with her. I just thought that builds. Yeah, I feel it. Can I use it right here? Our photos. All the Blue Creek ones. What's new here? Where are we? I guess I could try it. Yep, there it is. That's so cool. I think that's all you need to do for it. I don't think there's anything else to it. That's really funny. Comment on the missing heads again. One thing I recently heard about, or you can see her. Notice how she tries to divert his attention away from the lighthouse.
Mary? No. You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. Your face, your voice, you could be...
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Warm.
Sorry, I got confused.
Hey. Where are you going?
I need to find Mary.
Didn't you say she died?
Oh. Yeah. 3 years ago. It's just... I got a letter from her.
A letter?
I know how it sounds. I'm not... I don't...
Hey. It's okay. So, what did the letter say?
She said she was waiting for me. In our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
I don't know anymore. There was something. I can't quite...
Hey! I think I might know. I mean, there's this one place. Not far from here.
What kind of place?
The kind two lovers might call special. I can show you if you want. Unless you have somewhere else to be. Something else to do. Hey, easy there. I'm just messing with you. Come on. It's this way.
You're coming with me? Can't you just tell me where it is?
You're just gonna leave me here? Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
Is it because I remind you of her? You loved her, didn't you? Didn't you?
All right, just... Come on.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, so there's a photo somewhere in this place. I don't remember if it's back the way we came or forward, but we'll scope out the area. The reason I kind of came right to her is because, hypothetically, when I was doing the in-water ending, I was doing the 10 minutes of being damaged and staring at the knife, and in this case, you want to spend more time with her, ideally, I think is how that works. That's how it worked in the original. Some people have suggested trying it until we get confirmation on how the endings actually work. I'm going to try and stick to it. You coming?
I can
Okay.
see why you and your wife like this place. It's nice.
That's blocked.
Sad, but nice.
It used to be different. I guess you'd know that. Aren't you from this town?
It's a bit complicated.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm really, really hoping they do DLC for her, her story from the original. In memory of the 67 who died of illness and now sleep beneath the lake. There's my bit of information that I missed out on for the quiz question. For some reason, I remember the photo being over here, but we might need to backtrack
here.
otherwise. There's also a memo on this side of town. And some optional dialogue, so... What we might do here is just spend some time on Nathan Avenue. And play out the rest of her stuff later.
This place we're going to, what is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you.
So far from home. Okay. I think that's all we actually need from here then. I mean, the rest is kind of arbitrary at this point, just ammunition and stuff, so if we want to cross it, we run across it. If not, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Like I said, I think I actually did a pretty decent job of finding photos the first time. I'm pretty sure I know which ones I've missed so far, if anything. I probably missed one photo. That's literally the way that always works for me. So we got that. There's a bloody note somewhere on Nathan Avenue. And... oh, there is one thing I was going to mention. Yeah, spend time with her. That's, like I said, why I'm just kind of walking around with her. Some people even suggest don't get too far away from her. Like, you don't want to outrun her and leave her behind, basically. So I'll just kind of cautiously walk around when I'm with her, I guess. I don't know if it makes a big difference. The other thing, of course, is don't allow her to get hurt by the enemies. Help her when you can. If she asks you to do something, just do it.
We can go through the motel.
Now, apparently, one of the things I did find out was that even though it's kind of going against where you're supposed to go with her, you're supposed to take her along Nathan Avenue with you, which I would have done originally. Had I even known that was a thing, I didn't know we were going to get cut off, so... this place... I think this is where the jack is. I think we gotta go to the bowling alley to get it, though. From what I understand, it doesn't sound like most people have a concrete idea on how the ending system works. They just play around with it and it works. Because every little guide I've read says different things. Same as it was at the original. I managed to get it to work eventually. There's only a few times where it really didn't work.
Whoa! Hey! Why'd you do that?
Well, you need the goodies. My mind went places there. I'm just not. Let's not comment on where my mind went. We need the shinies. Let's go with that. Shinies, that's a better word, right? The normal loot. We need the loot. Yeah, that's what the jack is needed. Okay. I think the reason for spending the time with her here, of course, one is just literally to spend time with her. But as far as I know, Nathan Avenue is pretty quiet as far as enemies go. And there's some optional dialogue along the way that's kind of interesting.
Here.
No reason to. It's the wrong way anyway.
I've heard that you can get some optional dialogue if you just stare. I want to see if that works. I don't know if it's here or somewhere else, but... yep, she's right there. You're gonna comment? I'm just staring into the abyss. She's checking her nails, okay. No comment? Well, keep trying it, I guess.
You think it'll stare back?
Ah, there we go. There's that. There's that bit of dialogue you can get. Not dialogue, but words. I can't remember where you find it. It's written somewhere in the town where it says something about if you stare into the abyss, it will stare back at you or something like that.
Hey, wrong way. We already passed the motel.
I know, I know. Ooh.
James?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gotcha. Get up, get up. Don't worry, I gotcha. Okay, so apparently there's some optional dialogue at the bowling alley, as well as...
James?
what's the...
Your wife, what was she like? Or is... Sorry, I'm not.
That's fine. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Oh, come on. You said we look alike? At least give me something.
Well, she liked to play the piano.
Ah, there it is.
I'm not sure if you're really that much alike.
Oh? I don't strike you as the pianist type?
Let's just leave it.
Sure, James.
So it does confirm she played piano. If I remember in the original, it actually worked against you if you didn't listen to her, but everything I've read says go for the optional dialogue and not worry about it, so. Which makes sense to me, because like, why would they try to deviate you from exploring? I mean, that was my fault.
You know we're heading the wrong way, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, just bear with me, okay?
Yeah,
Whatever
don't.
you say, big man.
Yes, please don't use this against me. We are very specifically like going against Mary in a way, so even though by association we're kind of going against both, but
I could really use a warning next time.
I'm sorry. I know I'm a bad person.
What is it?
Nothing. Just deja vu.
Uh-oh. That was an echo. Where's the insect? I don't want to like plow you over here. I could hear an insect. That's the original. You coming? Hey. You want to stay there?
Locked.
I told you, there's nothing for us here. Let's head back.
Come on. Let's go then. Okay. Where? Oh, there she is. Apparently, there's also there's quite a few things out this way, which is why we're doing this.
Nothing safe with you around, huh?
I'm just breaking the ones that have stuff in them, as far as I know. It's just...
You know, you can wait outside if you want. I'll just look around the place.
Why would I want to wait outside?
I thought you might not want to.
James, if you don't want me around anymore, you can just say it.
No, it's not that. Just a stray thought.
The reason he says that is in the original, she says she'll wait for you outside because she hates bowling. It's a nice throwback.
Ugh. This town's full of monsters. Who could just sit here and eat pizza?
Of course, that's where you meet Eddie. And he literally yells that at him. It's like, okay, James, chill out. Okay, this is actually one we need. Let me see, I had notes on this. I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out, but... Let's see, 1, 8, 8, 7. And this is the rusted key, which is the first, I think, item we need towards the Bliss ending, which is one of the new endings. Which is actually not required. It's not a trophy or anything, but... And this, I think, is unique to New Game Plus, one of the replacement letters. I did not acquire it, nor will I be able to do so. However, I can direct you to where it is. You will need to find a place of care, an island of respite, in a sea of suffering. I warned you before, this is a commitment. I hope you can see this now. Okay, let's check in here. Hey, what's up with the rack on lane 3? There's some cloth clogging the hood and I can't pull it out. What is that crap? The balls are getting stuck by the end of the lane, so I guess it goes all the way through the underlane. I tried to push it with a pin, but I can't. I can't push the pin in there. I tried both sides. It's blocked. I can't. Interesting. Let's do a save while we're here. Not gonna comment. I don't think there's anything else in the bowling alley, but... I don't know if that letter actually means there's something you can get here. I don't recall finding anything though. And I don't see anything on the collectibles list, so. Okay, so we got the cryptic letter, we got the leftovers glimpse. Let's see. Alright, what else do we got here? Oh, did I miss the thing at the fuel place? Okay, let me look at the list. Let's see. Apparently there's a dead body out here somewhere. Way at the end of the road. Okay, so we gotta basically go all the way down to the end. We got the stairway. Okay, let's head down to the end and then we'll head to the Historical Society. Great.
More of those things.
Or we could just go to the Historical Society now. Hey. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Again.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to empty the cars. I hope that doesn't work against the ending. I really hope.
Hey, I'm all for taking the scenic route, but we're not getting any closer to where we want to be. Just so you know. This road actually leads out of town.
I know, I felt that maybe she could be around here somewhere.
Did you now?
Or we could just take a road trip together. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Blocked.
Yeah, has been for a while.
You know what's in there?
Not sure. I'm not even sure when was the last time anyone's been inside.
I'm okay with this quality time. I mean... Okay, so... I think that's a throwback to the first game. The Giga Company. Baby and Kids Superstore. There's a stork on the front. That makes me laugh. Okay, so there's a note down this way.
Oh.
Oop.
Did the monsters get him?
Maybe. Doesn't make much difference now.
Yeah.
Is it another James? Sure is. I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not leaving. The deal is done. He said he left it for me. Where they once were. 1887. That's where the code comes from. Cool. Okay. That's... Hey, I know what that's from. I just heard the bodies falling out of the sky. Or slash out of the field. Apparently this happens in the original, and and I've never seen it. The bodies just kind of fly over a railing, and they get up. So, anyways, let's head back towards the place with the jack-lever. Octanus Fuels, that's the name. That's cool. They have all the optional dialogue. Like I said, I really hope that doesn't work against the ending, because I think that's a nice touch. Like I said, everybody says it gains towards it, so I'm just gonna trust it for now and hope for the best. That's the bowling alley. Okay, Octanus Fuels. It's gotta be around this corner, right? Oh?
They're coming.
It's kind of interesting because I don't remember these being here at all.
Again?
I know. In the, you know, when you come back here after the hospital, I don't remember any of these things being here. It was actually kind of nice. I hear you. So, do you actually go in? No, it says a green car. That's not green. That looks green. Did I miss you completely? Oh, no, car. Cool. Ooh. You okay? I hear more. Dang, just walking into a death trap here. Look, I hear you. Alright. How am I on health? It's a little bit gone. It's okay, I got you. Okay. Let's head back.
There's more of them.
Yeah. What you doing? Apparently it's much more active at this point. Hey. I don't want the chance of them going after her randomly. If you mind. Like, yes, we absolutely do mind. T's Italian restaurant. Vaccine clinic. Interesting. James. You didn't run that far. But granted, I'm not saying that I could outcompete you or anything, but I know you got more stamina in there. Okay, so we just want to go around back this place then. I think this is just an item area.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, it's fine. Just give me a minute.
So, anything good in here?
Find out.
As good as it gets.
Mass layoffs at Brookhaven Hospital threaten the institution's future. The layoffs we reported on last month are continuing. Over 10 people have been let go, which has reduced the hospital staff by more than half. If the situation does not improve, staff shortages will put patients at risk. Brookhaven is a hospital with a long history. It was established in 1810 when a deadly epidemic swept through the Silent Hill area. Ever since, it has incessantly brought help to the residents of the town. However, more and more have made their voices heard of how the presence of a psychiatric hospital in the middle of town has a negative impact on the local community. Residents fear that an incident from 2 years ago might repeat itself. And again, I think that might be a reference to the Walter Sullivan case. There we go. There was more to you than meets the eye. And it was literally right on my list and I didn't even notice it. Okay, so we got that. I think the rest of the Collectibles are at the Jackson and past, so there is one ending item that's supposed to be at the Historical Society, and I don't know why I wrote it on my list right now because I think that's when we actually go into the Historical Society. I'll double check it to make sure I don't miss out on it, but I'm pretty sure it's inside. But... Okay, I think we already checked this one out, right? Okay. I think just cross this way. There's a lot of really cool little Easter eggs in this section of
You ever
town.
stayed in a place like this? The walls are so thin, you can hear everything. Love, hate, jealousy.
I do love her commentary. This is where she'll probably definitely comment on me.
James? Is everything alright?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Hey, you okay? It's like you froze for a second.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, that's a good place to end this episode. Ooh, ear candy. To recap, we completed Blue Creek Apartments and met up with Maria here at Rosewater Park, and we explored essentially Nathan Avenue and got all the collectibles that we could in this area, plus one of our ending items, which is nice. So next time we are going to press on here through Jack's Inn. This is where she told us to go, and she wants to bring us to a particular location that she thought might be good for finding Mary. With that being said, let us close things out for this one. I'll be continuing tonight, so if you're here live, stick around. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.